things first, before I get started with this video, don't forget to like this video so my video will go up in the algorithm. Comment on this video because I really like you guys to comment, and subscribe. I have over 1,000 subscribers, but I don't have much engagement on the video. So watch the video, tell me what you think, like it, share it, do that, okay? Do it for me. Help your girl get to 2,000 by the end of the year. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do on the quarantine. What up, everybody? What up, everybody? What up, everybody? It's Htgawm. What up, everybody? It's Htgawm. Everybody, let's talk about it. This right here is what I'm talking about. What's up, everybody? It's Htgawm. Let's talk about it. It's How to Get Away with Murder, Season 6, Episode 11. See, I'm on it. I'm on it today. Boom, okay? And when I tell you they did that, it was a good episode, y'all. I don't want to waste no time. It's long. It's involved. Go with me. It's going to be a long one. Get your snacks together, all right? Let's go ahead and get started. Anna wakes up in jail. She hears the baby crying. Immediately, I know this is a dream sequence, right? There's no babies crying in jail. And so her door's open to her cell, and she crawls out, and she's trying to get to the baby, but she can't get to the baby. So, and something is like tugging on her leg. And when she wakes up, we see that she's on house arrest. She's in bed with her mother, the wonderful, the lovely, the queen, honey, Miss Cicely Tyson. But you know, Annalise is a little aggravated with her mama being there. We see that she got an ankle bracelet, so that tugging on her leg was that ankle bracelet telling her that she was not going nowhere, baby. She's going to be at the house just like everybody else. We see in a quick flashback that she has been arraigned the week before that. She tries to argue that, you know, her mama has dementia. She does have dementia and she needs care. But baby, you wasn't worried about that when you was out down to the Mexico, okay? You wasn't worried about your mama then. But, you know, whatever. They had Annalise looking so bad. Why they had that lady looking like that, y'all? They had that lady looking so... It's like, damn, y'all. Why y'all had that lady looking toe up? She was tied through. Ended up giving her house arrest. It was really light charges. The judges was even like, that's it, that's all y'all got, which kind of falls in line with the rest of the story as we go forward. The lack of charges at the beginning. She wakes up in the middle of the night and she calls Tegan, and they're going back and forth. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I wasn't really into the idea of Annalise and Tegan, but now I'm into it. I'm into it. Especially because you can tell that Tegan is giving me I love you tease. That's why I keep helping you, girl, and it's not benefiting me in no way possible, shape, or form. Girl, I'm just doing it because I really like you, girl. That's why I'm answering the phone at 3 o'clock in the morning. Here go Annalise. Well, if I ain't know that, you know, I wouldn't be calling you at 3 o'clock. Girl, that's not what she's trying to say, girl. They strategizing back and forth, and Tegan is telling her, you want me to give you advice as a lawyer, as a friend, you know, don't be your own lawyer. She quotes this Abraham quote, and here go Annalise, well, he never met no lawyer as good as me. Girl, don't get ahead of yourself, sis, okay? Basically, Annalise is tired of her mama. She's stressed out with everything that's going on, and she lays down on the floor like a little baby child. And I know that everything in her soul want to take a drink. Like, for a moment, I felt for her character because she's an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And she plays this so good because you can tell, like, that didn't even have to be told to me that everything in her soul probably want to take a drink at this moment. I was like, be strong, Annalise. Be strong, because that alcoholism, baby, it ain't no joke, baby. So she wakes up in the morning, and her mama and me, we was on the same wavelength. Because, baby, when I tell you, mama put up everything. She put up the wines, the liquors. Baby, she threw away the Listerine. I said, baby, when your mama is throwing away Listerine, you is the alcoholic, baby. You an alcoholic. Oh, I mean, y'all ever seen Intervention when the people they do be drinking Listerine? Like, at some point, they'll drink like anything. Anything that has alcohol, they will drink it, baby. So if it's Listerine, baby, you is an alcoholic. And I can't do nothing but pray for you. Got to give it to God, okay? Because, baby, woo! And she knows she's stressed out and she not about to be up in here drunk, period. Okay, she throwing it away and that's it. How about they buy a cat and put an ankle monitor on the cat, and you know she could walk. I love Cicely Tyson. Like, I live for Miss Cicely Tyson. Girl, that's not the best idea. You know what I'm saying? She's like, she's not leaving. She's here to take care of her. So mom is there to take care of her whether she likes it or not, and she really don't like it that much. With Oliver and Michaela and Connor, this whole episode, they're like thinking about Asher and thinking about whether they made the right decision or not. And, you know, things don't pick up with them to the end of the episode. But at the beginning, Oliver is trying to do things that Asher likes because none of them can go to the funeral, right? So he's making some mess that he done messed up or whatever. her. And like I said, they're wondering if Annalise will figure out that they turned against her. Oliver's like, no,
nothing's gonna happen to you. You know, the FBI is gonna protect.
Like, bro, like, are you kidding me? Like, Asher's dead. He was a witness for the FBI. Like, why wouldn't you be dead as well? Michaela is saying, look, and there's no date set for the trial yet, which give her more time to figure out what has happened. Annalise is talking to Frank and Bonnie. I really like this episode because they focused a lot on the three of them, which is like the core group, which is like what we live for, because they ride or die to the end. Like I said last week, Annalise is not perfect. She's done things that are questionable. You know, she bears a little bit of responsibility in some of the stuff, especially when it comes to like Asher dad. You know, she kind of like, you know, put his business out there like that. She didn't have to do that, but she ended up doing it because it benefited her. You know, things of that nature. So she's manipulative, but she didn't make nobody do nothing. Okay, she didn't force nobody to do anything. They're talking about, you know, have they heard from Michaela and Connor? They have not heard from Michaela and Connor. Annalise tells them that she's going to file a motion of particles or something like that, where the AUSA has to basically turn over all the charges that they have. They're going to charge against her. And she's saying Tegan will help, and, you know, her and Frank go back and forth. If Frank don't stop talking about the damn Laurel, she helped Laurel leave. Child, shut up. Ain't nobody worried about Laurel. Child, bye. She's like, I trust her. You know, she's trustworthy. Bonnie was like, well, you trusted the kids, and you know, look what happened. Listen, do y'all want out? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can leave. You can have out right now. Frank is like, nah, if the FBI got you, they got us too. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get through this. We're going to make it through. We're going to make it. We going to make it. Child, I don't know if they're gonna make it, but we gonna see. Asher's sister comes over to Caleb's house with her Aggie ass, busted in the apartment talking about, you know, I'm getting his things together, and you know, he have some of your things, whatever, child. How do it feel? You going to the funeral, you a killer, and blah, blah, blah. Girl, shut up. Girl, shut up. Shut up. She asks why he lied to the FBI, and then she calls Asher's phone. Asher's phone is in Gabriel's apartment. So we have a flashback to Gabriel and Asher. Gabriel won't let him in the apartment to use his phone unless he tells him, you know, did Wes kill his dad alone? Did Wes kill his dad with help? And, you know, Asher's like, I wasn't there. Because if y'all remember, Asher was not there when this happened. He was there after the fact. He was not there when it happened. So he don't know who killed him. You know what I'm saying? But he said Wes wasn't the type of person to kill somebody. You know, maybe he had help. And they was like, well, who was it? Was it Annalise? Was it this? And when Gabriel finds out that it was Michaela, it's going to be a situation. Okay? Because it was Wes and Michaela that ultimately killed Sam. Like, I forgot my commenter, shout out to you in the comments, was like, you know, they all killed him. Yeah, they was all running all over the house and, you know, hitting him. And, you know, he was running around and raging and shit like a crazy person. But Michaela is the one who like pushed him off the balcony. He fell to the ground, and then they thought he was dead, but bitch, like a scary movie, he popped up, he was gone, you know what I'm saying, or he had popped up or something, and Wes hit him in the head with the trophy. So it was ultimately Michaela and Wes who killed him, but he didn't kill him alone. You know what I'm saying? He had help, but that help was, babe, you've been laying up with, you know, for a long time. Gabriel's gonna be hurt when he finds that out. He finally lets Asher in the apartment, and Asher makes a call, and we didn't know who he was calling, but he calls his sister, and he tells his sister, hey, they found out, you know, everybody found out what's going on, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know what to do. And his sister is in Atlantic City. Now that threw me for a loop, being that the FBI just came down and told y'all that he was gonna put charges on all of y'all unless your brother turned over state's evidence, basically turned over a federal, you know, informant or whatever, and like, you're in Atlantic City. Huh? I'm confused. She tells him, you know, she's gonna get a car for him. The car's gonna come. Just wait. She's gonna text him when the car get there. That was a little suspect for me. Okay, so I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That was a little suspect for me. Gabriel tells his sister, look, the FBI framed me. You know what I'm saying? I don't really trust him because they already tried to frame me once for terrorism. Like, I'm not messing with him. He says that, you know, Annalise probably got something to do with this. And then as she's leaving, he's like, don't tell nobody about this. And she's like, boy, the FBI is the one who told me about this. What is you talking about? Okay, the FBI told me about this, boy. That's why I'm over here. Bonnie and Frank talk about, you know, what's gonna be the plan. They talk about Laurel. You know, he's saying basically, what she's saying basically, you know, is if Laurel come back and she tell you everything you want to hear, are you gonna go run off of Laurel? And he's like, listen, I'm with you. Me and you is me and you. You for me. But am I for you? Because the only reason we still here is because of Annalise, girl. We could have been gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, I just told her that earlier to not make you, because I know you don't know what you want to do, girl, but like, I know what I want to do. You're going to have to let Annalise go at some point and basically choose yourself at some point, right? We see a Robert is calling Annalise's phone. Who is Robert? Is that Boo Bae? Was that his name? I don't remember his name. But Robert is calling Annalise, and Mama see the phone. But Mama say, who is that? And she said, don't worry about it, don't worry about it, right? And she said, you need to watch who you telling your business to. What about Nate? Mama go on this whole tangent about Nate. And, you know, maybe it's time for her to get a lawyer. She's like, I am a lawyer. I'm the best lawyer I know. She's like, well, what about that gay lady? You know that lady, Eve, you know? And then Annalise was like, I'm going to go ahead and just come on out this closet, girl, because I'm old and I'm tired and I might be going to jail for the rest of my life. So I'm just going ahead and come out and tell you, girl, we was more than just friends. And her mama was like, what you mean? And she was like, well, that's why I was in therapy. It was before Sam. That's why I went to therapy in the first place. And y'all think about it, well, I'll talk about this later on. So let me move on. Just at the nick of time, Tegan shows up and she's trying to get in and say, hey, mama, and this and that and other. But Annalise is scooting her out of the door so they can go handle some business. So at first I was confused, but then I remember house arrest. You can leave when it's like business or matters dealing with your case. You can actually leave the house. Kayla, Connor, and Oliver are sitting down still, you know, reminiscing about Asher. And Michaela comes in and says that her lawyer told her that Annalise has filed the, you know, motion of particles or whatever it was. And then we see Annalise arguing this in the chambers with the judge, and Tegan is there, and Tegan kind of interrupts because she gives a precedence, a case of precedence.
Rice versus Beans 82 that says that you can tell them that they got to give Annalise what she asked for.
You can do that. Boom. And she was like,
Are you the counsel?
That's gonna be fine today, baby. Don't you worry about that. But what I had said was, you can do what I had just said you could do. You know what I'm saying?
the judge did lean, because remember I told you at the beginning, she was like, that's it? That's all the charges? It got to be some more charges. And Annalise was like,
They hiding charges, girl. They are doing it, girl. And I have a right to know what all of my charges is, girl.
boom. So when they get home, you know, she hires Tegan. And, you know, I can see that Annalise is one of them people, like, she sucked people into her world. If you think about it, it'd be Eve, or it's Bonnie, Frank, Eve, Nate, and now it's Tegan. You know what I'm saying? The other man from the season, you remember the man, child, did he kill himself? What happened to him, child? I don't remember. You remember the man, the Jimmy, doctor, you know, the psychiatrist. She just snatched people into her world, and she like overtakes them. You know what I'm saying? Tegan is caught up. She is caught up, girl, in the Annalise girl. So she was so happy that she's on the case. You know, she's co-counsel. They go to look for Annalise's mama, and Annalise's mama is gone, baby. She gone, baby. Oh, Lord, we gotta find her mama. In a flashback again, and Asher gets a text from his sister, and she says that the car is 15 minutes away. He like, oh my God, thank you. So he starts drinking, and he sits down, and he starts to record this video for somebody. We don't know who it is. And then we see Gabriel going into the FBI with his phone. He tells the man, you know, the FBI dude, after they go back and forth for a minute about, you know, you killed him, you know, you could have killed Asher because of X, Y, blah, blah, blah. He tells them, you know, he used the phone, he had the phone, and the dude is like, okay, let's go ahead and amend your statement. Annalise is calling all around for her mom, and then she takes a second to think when she's walking around, and she thinks about it. She's at Nate's house. And so she calls Nate, and he's like, she's over here, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and bring her home, don't worry about it. And Mama was like, I ain't gonna know what you give me explanation. She basically tells him, Annalise has done a lot for you. She could have turned you to the FBI last Christmas, but she didn't do that because she cares about you. She fought for your daddy, and she did everything she could do. And even though, you know, she didn't win, you can't fault her basically for trying. Like, you're taking your grief of your father out on her. And he's basically just like, you know, you need to be telling all of this to your daughter. And she was like, you, all the muscles you got and everything, you know what I'm saying? You acting like a little bitch, basically, is what she told him. I mean, in a nutshell, you acting like a hurt little boy. And every time I see Nate, everything I think about is just corn chips. He looked like his feet ashy. I mean, he looked like he eats tilapia. Like, I just don't like Nate no more. I want him to go away, baby. Just disappear. Michaela and Connor go back and forth about whether making the deal was a good decision. And Michaela's like, listen, you know, we've chose her. You know, she told, basically she said some shit like, you know, she promised us that she would never let us get caught, and we got caught. So, you know, we made a good decision. I'm not going to feel bad about that. Now, don't get me wrong. In the big scheme of life, if this situation was real, you have to choose yourself. You know, they made a stupid decision because the FBI is shady, but they don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to choose yourself in the situation. But, like, girl, you are trying it. Like, Michaela, baby, Michaela tried. Y'all, now I tried with Michaela. Now, y'all know, me and Michaela, we done been through. You know. Okay, long time viewers, y'all know how I feel about Michaela. I do not like that hoe, but I saw it for her last season a little bit. But see, this season, baby, she right back to trash box. Michaela is pure trash. I don't like her. The actress is great because she's doing a fantastic job being annoying as hell. You basically said something like, she told us we wasn't gonna get caught, so now we getting caught, so we just gonna throw her under the bus? Connor is a little bit more, tore up about it than she is, And so then we see Nate and Annalise, they talking. She's like, well, you got what you wanted. I try to let you gloat, you know what I mean? That's not the type of thing I usually do, but I'm going to let you go ahead. I'm going to let you go off, whatever. And he tells her, listen, your mama already went off on me. He said, I don't feel bad for you. I would like to feel bad for you, but I don't. And I mean, that's all you could expect from Nate. I mean, she did low-key put the nigga in jail, and he was a police officer for a crime he did not commit, all because you was trying to help them kids. You know what I mean? Like, you did do that to him. So, I can't, say that he should feel bad for her, but like, get out. He make my stomach hurt. Annalise is in the bed with her mama, and they're basically saying, I don't know what's wrong with Nate. And she's like, listen, Nate is not the answer to my problems. I'm the answer to my problems. I'm have to be the one, that's the answer. And mama was like, well, I don't see how you just, I know you've been messed over, but damn, you done went to Lady Town. And she was like, you gay, basically. And she was like, well, I'm confused, And she was like, I think this is all because of Clyde. I heard girls that been molested and then they don't want to deal with men. I think that personally, okay, this is what I think for my personal interpretation of, Annalise's journey of sexuality. I think that she's either gay or bisexual, but I think as a woman, she hasn't had enough time to explore that because you went from being in a relationship with a woman, falling in love with a woman, being molested as a child, being sort of promiscuous. I mean, when they had a conversation, she went on about all those boys I caught you with and this, that, and the other. And like she said, maybe I was just trying to run away from being different. So you went from being molested as a child to being, promiscuous as a young adult. And then having a relationship with a woman, and then going to therapy and have somebody messing with your mind, you know what I mean? And then you being married to this man, to having a relationship with a woman, to having a relationship with a man, to going back and forth. I think that she just hasn't had enough time to just like deal with who she is by herself without the influence of like society and outside people coming in to her life to like skew her view of who she is. You know what I'm saying? I think it's okay just to say you bisexual, girl. You like both. You like men. You like women. You attracted to people. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. But, I'm not going to put the label on her. We just going to let her live her life. But, like I said, I think that she hasn't had enough time because it's like one relationship to another relationship to another relationship. She haven't had no time to just be. This is the most we've seen. Annalise ain't gotten in about 2 seasons, right? She haven't had no time to, explore and figure out who she is. I think, basically that's what she's trying to tell her mom. And I'm confused. I still don't know. You know what I mean? I still don't know. I haven't had time to figure it out. And she asked her, did she love Eve? And she says, yes, I did, and she loved me back, and I just was scared. And they have a moment, they hug. I was like, oh, this is beautiful. A moment between a mother and daughter, acceptance, love. What the world needs is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Oliver and Connor, they under the bed. They a little bit worried about what's going on. Michaela busts up in the room. Annalise won demotion. So she gonna find out that they was the ones that turned her in because the charges go all the way back to Sam, and they the only ones who know about Sam because Asher, he wasn't there. He couldn't give them information about Sam's murder because he was not there. Annalise and them are going through the files at the same time. She like, them bitches snitched. I was like, they did, girl. They sure did snitch on you. And so Frank like, you want me to go over there and set it off? And she like, nah, don't do that because what? Annalise ain't never told nobody to do what? Kill nobody. Okay, we just want to keep repeating that. We want to keep repeating that through these last few episodes. So she said, no, don't do that. We're going to play it safe. Annalise texts Michaela, Oliver, Connor, tells them to come over. They call the FBI man, and the FBI man is like, look, go on over there. You know what I'm saying? Her mom is in town. She ain't gonna do nothing to you. And they like, what you mean? Like, she could have killed Asher. Like, what do you mean go over there? And he's like, listen, you got to go over there because your agreement say further cooperation, baby. Okay, it say you got to further cooperate. So that means you got to do more than just testify. So go on over to the house and report what she said. All right. And a flashback, and we see Asher sending this message, this video that he made earlier. He's sending it to somebody we don't know. It's in an email. Okay, so we see while he's doing this, someone shows up at the house. And he's like, I can't, I'm glad you're here. I called you 10 times. Gabriel hears a thud. He gets down on the floor and he looks under the door and he sees some shoes, right? I was like, are those woman shoes? Those was woman shoes. Because at first I looked at him, I said, oh, it's black like boots. But then I looked at him, I was like, no, those are lady shoes. Okay, that was a lady shoe. And I was like, okay. And so we see a little bit. So he see a thud and then he sees somebody hit him one more time with the poker. Okay, so Michaela, Oliver, and Connor, ooh, baby, this was the scene, baby. They did this. I want to say they did this. They did it, okay? It was everything. I was here for this, and it wasn't even half of what she could have said. She just said a little bit. So Michaela, Oliver, and Connor are at Anna's house. My mama is acting a little weird. She's going through an episode telling them to go on the swing set like they little kids, and they going back and forth about whether it's the act. Shut up, Michaela. Talking about is it an act? Girl, shut up. Okay, shut up. That's what I'm talking about. Girl, ain't nobody got time to be using their mama to be. Girl, shut up. Somebody need to punch her. And like, what's up? We here. He came here to tell us. And she was like, basically what she was saying, you might feel like you want to turn on me because Asher turned on me. But what's about to go down is if you turn on me, I'm going to turn on you. See, what's going to happen is I'm going to tell the truth and tell them that I've been doing nothing but helping you fix your mistakes. And y'all the ones out here killing people, baby. I ain't never killed nobody. You got me messed up, okay? I was here for the read, and that wasn't even like a little, that was just this much. She could have went off for like 10 minutes. They was shook. At that point, Connor was shook. Like, oh shit, I mean, she could tell the truth. I told you this shit. Bitch, I told you. Oliver, here he go with this way. If you was trying to save us, I mean, why did you run off to Mexico and leave us?
First of all, Oliver, shut up, okay? Nobody ain't talking to you. Shut up, because you ain't got no charges on you. Shut up.
Because I was scared, and I was stupid, and I was not thinking with my right mind, and that's why I got caught. That and your daddy. Michaela was like, what you talking about? And she was like, your daddy ain't tell you? Oh, your pappy ain't tell you? He the one who told the police where I was at. Michaela was like, oh, I shook. That's what I be like, Michaela, don't be coming for the queen, because she always gonna chop you up. They don't even be taking her no time. That's why she be ignoring you, girl. Because every time you say something smart, she just put that right there. Because when she read you down, girl, it just be, whoo, my goodness. Michaela's face shattered in 1,000 pieces. Connor is like, well, I mean, what you gonna do? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna turn us in before the trial? She was like, no, I ain't gonna turn you in because y'all not gonna have me out here looking stupid for defending you, for trying to hide stuff for you anyway. Basically, Shan, I'm gonna get you off again like I've been doing because y'all not gonna have me out here looking stupid and going to jail trying to protect you, and you turn around and turn me in. No, baby, that's not how it's about to go down. I'm about to have to save your dumb ass again. Well, they think that she about to have to save them again, okay? Flash to Anna, Bonnie, and Franklin, and she like, bitch, they lied. They kept on lying to my face. They kept lying. And Bonnie was like, girl, I mean, at some point, like, girl, they was gonna pick themselves, girl. Like, they just finna keep lying for you. The sentiment from that was, why you ain't just tell me? You could have just told me, yeah, we went over, girl. We had to do. You know what I'm saying? Sis, like, we've been riding doing crimes, but it's time, girl. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's every man for himself, girl. Do what you gotta do, but don't lie. Don't keep lying. Don't lie. We done did all these crimes together. You gonna lie? Don't do that. Bonnie and Annalise, she's like, I've been protecting them. We protecting all this time. I can't believe they doing that. And Bonnie was like, well, I mean, basically like what you expect. And she's like, I've been protecting you too. And she was like, you wasn't protecting me, girl. You just left me. You went to Mexico. You wasn't thinking about me. And she said, no, I turned around when I left and I came back for you. And we see the quick flashback of her going to Bonnie, knocking on the door, but Bonnie wasn't there. She was like, where were you that night? Where were you? Basically asking her, did you kill Asher? Okay. And she was like, I went to you to tell you that Asher was the mole. I swear I did not have nothing to do with this. And Annalise believed her. And I believed her too. Because she was like, this is the first time he ever lied to me. Like, he straight up lied to me, girl. This was the first time that ever happened. I did not kill him. So, speaking of AUSA, they going back and forth about the charges. She's like, girl, I'm about to knock down about 20 of these charges. Can we just do this now instead of wasting everybody's time and the taxpayers' good hard-earned dollars? Honey, can we just do this now? And so they going through the charge. She was like, arson, girl. She did not burn down her house. It's official ruling. Her house burned down because of this reason. Child, these lady pull out an article from 1922 where Annalise's mama done burnt down in people's house, okay? Talking about we're gonna charge her as a pattern. I said, y'all just pulling stuff out your ass at this point. Y'all just gonna do anything at this point, baby. Come on now. Y'all got to do better than this. She takes this back to Annalise, and her and Annalise go back and forth about how they got the evidence, and Annalise thinks, and boom, the files, the Denver files. Nate had probably already gave a copy of those files to the FBI, so they already had a copy. He did it to make his own deal, and her mama came out the back and said, that son of a bitch. I said, you sure right, he a son of a Mama and Annalise are talking, and you know, her mama says, girl, you the person you most mad at is me. This was a deep moment. This was like Iyanla Van saying she had just said beloved, okay?
Beloved, the reason why you upset is because you're mad at me. I left you alone with Clyde, and that's how that happened to you. That baby that you're chasing in your dreams, that baby is you. Trying to get to the baby, but you can't get to the baby. You never felt protected as a child, okay? And now you're trying to protect all these people. You're trying to be a mother to these people, okay? And what I want to tell you is,
them kids. That's what I want to tell you, girl. Nate, too. Him, too, girl. What you need to be worried about is yourself. The person you need to protect is you. Baby, she said what we've been saying. I've been saying. I don't know about y'all. We've been saying it. Collectively, I feel like we all been saying, girl, stop worrying about them children. Okay? Worry about yourself, sis. It's every man for himself, girl. Go on with them kids. Speaking of the kids, they're at Asher's house, child. They done broke into Asher's apartment. Like, y'all are trying me, okay? They use Laurel's key to get in, and Gabriel comes over, and he's asking about Laurel. Have you see, you know, is she back in town? And then we see a flashback that he is remembering that when he saw them boots, he saw a person walk down the stairs, and they had brown hair, baby. And the brown hair, she like swung her hair back. And I said, is that Laurel? What is going on? I'm confused. So he runs out the building after he asks Laura back. And they like, no, he like nothing. And he run out the building. Like, that was weird. That was weird. I don't know what's going on. So he goes straight to the FBI, and he telling them, boom, I know who killed Asher. Annalise, Frank, and Bonnie are heated about Nate, okay? They pissed. And so Frank once again is like, do you want me to go tear it up? You want me to set it off? And she like, nah, don't do that. Don't touch him. Nate cannot know that we know what's going on. Okay, she tells them, listen, y'all can go. Go ahead and disappear. You ain't got to be dealing with this no more. Just leave. Just go. And she's like, no, girl, we are three amigos. Girl, all for one and one. That's the Three Musketeers. All for one and one for all, bitch. Three is strong and three is true. You know, go type shit. Okay, we on some three. It's us three. Then our powers gonna combine, bitch, and we gonna do what we got to do. Cause Anthony's like, they're trying to take me down. They're trying to drag me down to the ground. Okay, they're trying to make me out to be an arsonist.
Guess what? The roof is on fire. We about to burn it all down.
FBI calls Michaela and, you know, Connor and Oliver, right? And they said, you know, check your email. I have something to see. So he get this email that Asher sent out. So the video is basically saying he's sorry. He's not sorry. He chose his family, you know, and that's what he had to do. And then he tells everybody their goodbyes. You know, Connor, you were this and that, the other. Oliver, you showed us real love. You know what I'm saying? Michaela, I loved you and I thought I could save you. Why marry you? And, you know, I really care about you and what, blah, blah, blah. Y'all still could do the right thing. You still could do this. So this is cross-cut with him in a flashback doing the video for real, jumping up, answering the door, and a woman comes to the door. This woman is, he knew this woman, which threw me off for a second because they flashed to this woman being the woman outside of Annalise's apartment early in the episode that was looking for her Airbnb, if y'all remember that. Also working with the Castillos, okay, on the phone with the Castillo man. So also the person who cut Bonnie brakes, okay, also the person who been doing all type of stuff. So this lady comes in and he knows calls her and she's like, where you want to go? And he's like, I just want to go to my mom's house. And they walk out the room and we see that she knocks him over the head with the poker. Okay, and at some point we did see her get the poker from Annalise's house, like she was surveilling them, and after everybody left, she went in there and picked the poker up. You know what I'm saying? And so she hits him again, and he's out, he's dead. Kayla and them, they drinking, they're toasting to Asher as Gabriel is knocking on the door. Okay, and tells them, when they open the door, he tells them that he knows who killed Asher. And so then we see him back at the FBI when he was telling them Laurel Castillo was the killer, right? He says, the man on the phone, like, boom, I'm gonna call in the agent that's, you know, that's Asher's liaison to the FBI, right? Pollock is her name. So the woman come in the room, baby, it's that lady, baby, who done killed Asher. I said, wait a minute, it's getting good, honey, it's getting good. But Gabriel recognizes her because she had an earring in the top of her ear when remember I told y'all she flipped her head back? I caught that. She flipped her head back. She had an earring right here and she had one right there, baby. So he caught it. And then he tells the crew it was the FBI. I said, woo, child, now this right here, this good TV. These last 4 episodes, y'all better hold on to your wigs, honey. Glue them down, sis. Get your twist outs together and make sure you put some anti-humidity spray on your hair, honey, because shit is about to get real. Okay? I was here for this episode. So good. Fast paced. It was a lot going on, but it was still enough where you could catch like details and things like that. So I know this was a long review for you guys. I hope this is helping you get through the stay at home time. Okay, you know we can't say the words, the stay at home time that we're having through this situation that we in. I hope that everybody is taking care of themselves. Please take care of yourself. Stay at home. Okay, just watch the video. Put it on the big TV. All right, and laugh with your family, baby. But don't go nowhere unless you gotta go get something to eat or like it's imperative, y'all. We got to stay home because we trying to be out for the summer. Everybody gonna be summertime thick, but we gonna be out there though, baby. Okay, so y'all be blessed. I will see y'all next week. Have a good one. Peace.